Asensong hapon Pagadian City ug syempre Asensong hapon sa tibok lungsod sa Bayog. This is your one and only Love, Joy, Hope Mabulay Logroño, the courtside reporter of Bayog National Technical Vocational High School. And right now, we are broadcasting live from the regional center of Western Mindanao and the Little Hong Kong of the South, Pagadian City, for the Asenso Athletics Cup Season 3 Volleyball League, brought to you by the Asenso Sports. So, under the guidance of Coach Mark Asong and Coach Luel de la Peña, the BNTVHS Lady Spikers are in full gear, ready to take on the new challenges, fighting for the third spot. And also under the full support of Mayor Celso Matias and SB member Tanoy Matias, ready na dyan sila for another intense match. But before anything else begin, here beside me is the coach of the BNTVHS Lady Spiker, Sir Mark Asong. So, Sir Mark, let me ask you some few questions. So, unsa ang inyong mga preparations and struggles para ani nga mga game?
May gabi Hope, mansisong gabi Pagadian, and mansisong gabi Bayog. Ang mga preparation, after class, mag-training with me, and we have team talk para ma-build na mo among teamwork.
Okay, so thank you, sir. So despite sa biyahe before game, kada game jud kay magbiyahe pa usay alas 12 na jud makauli, no? So makahinder ba ni sa performance sa ato ang mga players?
Tinuod jud na, gabi na jud kayo, may makauli tungang gabi maabot sa Bayog, pero it may be maka-apekto or dili po, depende sa mga players. Kaya ang kung istorya na to, kapoy jud kayo siya, but kung will yun nila nga gusto yun nila ni sports, mamotivate yun sila gyapon sa pag-perform og maayo.
Okay. Yes, very true. So thank you, Sir Mark Asong. So on and so forth, let me pass on the spotlight to the Holy Child Academy reporter. Again, this is your one and only Love, Joy, Hope, Bulay Logroño, Abante Bayog ug padayon sa Asenso, Pagadian City.
Yes, mga gabi mga Asenso. This is Richter Murillo, the courtside reporter of HCA Blue Spikers. We are coming to you now here live here at the Mayor's Asenso Cup Season 3, where the excitement continues with another highly anticipated matchup. Now for today's game, in the women's volleyball division, the Holy Child's Academy will face Bayog Lady Spikers in a crucial battle for third place. Now, this match holds a great importance for both teams, no, as it will determine who will finish on the podium and end their campaign on a strong and positive note. Now, both squads have shown determination, resilience, and strong teamwork throughout the tournament. And today's game, it is expected to be intense and competitive for the first serve until the final point. Every rally matters, every adjustment counts, and both teams will surely give their all on the court. But mga Asenso, a team would never become great without the guidance and dedication of their coach. And right beside me now is the head coach of the HCA Blue Spikers, Coach
Jumer.
Yes, Coach Jumer, no, who has been an instrument in shaping this team's journey throughout the tournament. Now, Coach, first of all, congratulations. Congratulations. Now, Coach, how does it feel that the team has come this far?
So far, we're so blessed and happy nga nabot mi diri nga position o kanang nakaduwa mi ani nga punto kay every kanang late nights trainings and struggles tanang kasaba tanang makuan sa akong mga anak kay nag-fade up ra gyud tungod silang pagpaningkamo. So we are so beyond blessed for this Asenso Cup.
Now, Coach, what have you and the team been doing to fire up and get ready for today's match since kaninga match kay battle for the bronze medal?
Okay, so since kanang sa tanang pagpaningkamot na mo nasulod jud mi sa top 4, so mo same ra sa mong asawang gingon nga trainings lang gyud and mao gyud akong permit ginayon sila nga isalig lang gyud ang dula sa kaugalingon og sa teammates kanang communication lang for every points anan sa sulod sa korte kay para makuha gyud na mo ang kadaugan.
Yes, Coach. So thank you so much once again. Congratulations. Now, yes, mga Asenso, once again, this is Richter Murillo, your courtside reporter of the HCA Blue Spikers. Congrats, Coach. Thank you.
Maasensong gabi Pagadian, and welcome to the Battle for Third of Mayor Samiko Asenso Athletics Cup Season 3. Live here at Asenso Covered Court in Plaza Luz, Pagadian City, bringing the next level volleyball experience to every Pagadianon. This is game number 35 between BAYOG National Technical Vocational High School versus Holy Child's Academy. And now let's meet our officiating officials. Janice Ortega, National Referee. Jerson Ortega, National Referee. And now let's introduce the players from BAYOG National Technical Vocational High School, starting with jersey number 5, Kayla Intak. Jersey number 6, Bea Yamyamin. Jersey number 7, Rachel Kaong. Jersey number 8, Shalimar Pinkian. Jersey number 14, Frexie Buendia. Jersey number 18, Freya Buendia. Starting libero, jersey number 15, Rialyn Briol. Head coach, Mark Asong. And now let's introduce the players from the Holy Child's Academy. Starting with jersey number 7, Glycery Panoy. Jersey number 8, Rhea Nobleza. Jersey number 14, Jasmine Malines. Jersey number 15, Frenzy Libre. Jersey number 16, Kyla Abirin. Jersey number 17, Crisel Pirosilio. Starting libero, jersey number 12, Danica Karumba. Head coach, Jomer Dumaog. This is a battle between BAYOG National Technical Vocational High School versus Holy Child's Academy.
Maasensong gabi, Pagadian City. You're now watching Asenso Athletics Cup Season 3 brought to you by Asenso Sports. Battle for third for the Volleyball Division Women's between BAYOG National Technical Vocational High School and Holy Child's Academy. For anything else, I just wanna introduce myself first. I am Zion Ababol, your commentator for tonight's volleyball game Battle for Third. And uban-uban ta mga ka-Asenso for this matchup. Idong now serving para sa HCA. error para kay Libre. And of course mga ka-Asenso, before we will do the play-by-play commentating, no? First, I just want to acknowledge the efforts of our Mayor Samiko. And together with his son, of course, City Councilor Lansco for the ending support and sacrifices para sa ikabubuti ng ating sports dito sa Pagadian City, no? Thank you so much, Mayor Samiko and City Councilor Lansco, for this initiative for Asenso Sports. Malaki ang pagpapasalamat namin sa inyong dalawa because you gave our athletes an avenue to showcase their talents. Intag now serving. Nice service. Service ace. Intag still serving. Another service ace para kay Intag. Intag still on the service. Service error. Now Bantige serving para sa HCA. Service error. First technical timeout mga ka-Asenso. Service ace. Frixie Bundia on the service para sa Bayog. Service error. Abirin on the service para sa HCA. Kaong. To Pinkian. Pinkian, kill the ball. Now, Yamin. Nice service. Service ace para kay Yamin. She's still on the service para sa Bayog. Nice service, nice dig by Karumba. Now, pero Silio. Bola sila live, intag. To Buendia. To Abirin. To Bola still alive. Now, libre. To Abirin. Attack error. Yamin still serving. Rosilio. Nice receive by Yamin. Tukaong. To Buendia. Attack error. Idong still serving. Service error. Pinkian on the service para sa Bayog. Service ace. There's a timeout called by Holy Child's Academy. And this timeout is brought to us by the City Government of Pagadian City, spearheaded by our City Mayor, Mayor Sammy Ko. Kay Mayor Sammy, mo Asenso ta. Mga ka-Asenso, pasabugin ninyo ang ating comment section para sa Bayog at saka blue heart naman para sa HCA. White heart para sa Bayog at blue heart para sa HCA. Substitution. Sarayan para kay Panoy. Nice service. Service ace. Sarayan still on the service. Bola still alive. Pero Silio. Attack error. Kaong now serving para sa Bayog. Service ace. Second technical timeout mga ka-Asenso. Pasabugin ninyo ang ating comment section. Comment kayo dyan ng mga pasabog mga ka-Asenso. Mga fireworks, mga apoy. White heart para sa Bayog at saka blue heart naman para sa HCA. White heart para sa Bayog, blue heart para sa HCA. And of course, I would like to shout out no, sa mga viewers natin galing sa Bayog. Mga Bayoganons out there. Mga Asensong adlaw ka na to or mga Asensong gabi ka na to. Sa mga tao na galing sa Bayog, mga Bayoganons. Shoutout din sa SK Chairman ng Poblasyon Bayog, no? Varn Lloyd Fausto. He's a good friend of mine. Shoutout to you, Varn, and to the whole Fausto family. Now, Kaong. No good. Tack error. Para kay Intag. Now, Pirosilio on the service. Nice receive by bola still alive. Pinkian to Buendia. Abirin. Pinkian to Kaong to Buendia. Nice attack by Buendia. Buendia on the service para sa Bayog. Nice receive by Libre to Idong. To Libre. Libre kills the ball. Libre on the service. Nice receive by Buendia. Kaong. To Buendia. Now Perosilio to Abirin. Yamin. Intag. For that attack mga ka-Asenso. Buendia killed the ball again. And there's a timeout called by Holy Child's Academy. And this timeout is brought to us by Asenso Sports Pagadian. Now Intag on the service. Nice service. Abirin. Free ball. Now Kaong. To Yamin. To Libre. To Idong. Abirin. Para sa ating first quarter report. First set report. Hope para sa Bayog.
And we're off mga ka-Asenso, Bayog, NTVHS. And we are in set 1 mga ka-Asenso. Everyone here sulod sa Asenso covered court are in full preparation dyan kaayo, no? Every staff kay ready kaayong ilang mga equipments. And syempre, ang atuwa pong lady spikers, bago pa gani kanaog sa sakyanan, dali-dali na dayon og ilis, kay na late na og abot. So back to the ball game. Our lady spikers really gave it their all, leading 2013. Walay bolang ginapadusot, goal jud pod ang scores. Balos-balos lang kibali. Pero nang ibabaw jud gihapon ang ilang dula. Again, this is Love, Joy, Hope, out of sight but never out of mind. Abante bayog ug padayon sa pag-asenso para diyan.
Thank you so much, Love, Joy, Hope. Now we have here Richter Murillo para sa HCA.
And yes, mga kasenso, the first quarter of this match, sees the BAYOG Lady Spikers taking on early lead. They are playing with confidence, and strong coordination on the court. But the Holy Child's Academy, however, remains composed and continues to adjust, staying focused despite the pressure in this opening quarter.
Thank you so much, Richter. Now back to the ball game. Bantige to Kaong, to Pinkian, libre. To Idong, to Abirin. Smart attack by Pinkian of Bayog. Now Intag on the service. Nice receive. Bola still alive. Buendia. Bola still alive. Pinkian. To Kaong. To Yamyamin. Idong. To Abirin. Abirin. For that attack para sa HCA. Substitution, Sarayan out, Panoy in. Bantige on the service. Idong. To Abirin. Kaong. To Yamyamin. Bola still alive. Abirin. Bola still alive. Kaong, free ball, Abirin. To Idong. To Panoy. Bola still alive. Kaong. To Pinkian. Pinkian for that attack, mga kasenso. Service ace para kay Buendia. Buendia still serving. I would like to grab this opportunity, mga kasenso, to give thanks sa ating mga participating teams para sa volleyball. Shout out sa lahat ng mga supporters ng Bayog at supporters ng HCA. Bantige. Abirin pa yun. Attack error. Abirin still serving para sa HCA. Now Yamyamin. To Pinkian. Pinkian ended our first set. End of our first set. Our scores 16-25 para sa Bayog. Second set mga ka-Asenso. Itong to Perosilio. Smart attack by Perosilio. Abirin on the service. Miscommunication para sa Bayog. Pinkian on the service para sa Bayog. High service. Cross lane violation si Edong. Pinkian still serving. Service error. Idong on the service. Now when miscommunication para sa Bayog. Service error para kay Idong. Nice service. Idong. To libre. Libre. Kill the ball. Tige on the service. Now Buendia. Net touch violation. Buendia on the service. Nice receive by Aberin. To libre. Attack error by Panoy. Buendia still serving. Wala still alive. Pero Silio to Abirin. Free ball. Attack error. Buendia still serving. Service ace. Buendia still serving. Edong. Attack error by Libre. First technical timeout mga ka-Asenso. Buendia still serving. Rosilio to Edong. Attack error by Buendia. Now Perosilio on the service. Nice receive by Pinkian. Now, attack error again para kay Buendia. Rosilio still serving. Free ball. Rosilio. To Edong. To Libre. Now, another attack error para sa Bayog. Galing kay Intag. Rosilio still serving. Panoy. To Edong, to Libre. Buendia. Di napigilan yung pag-atake ni Buendia. Intag on the service para sa Bayog. Edong. To Abirin. Bola still alive. Kaong. Tuya. Pinkian. For that smart attack. Intag still serving. Service error. Now Libre serving. Bola still alive. Edong. To Abirin. Kaong. Kaong. To Buendia. Corpus. To Edong. To Abirin. Attack error. Frexe Buendia on the service. Nice receive by Pirosilio to Corpus. To Edong. Buendia. To Kaong. To Pinkian. Attack error. Substitution. Sarayan para kay Panoy. Sarayan on the service. Service ace. Pinkian umaatake. Pinkian killed the ball. Yamin serving. Pinkian for that attack again. Yamin still serving. Edong to Abirin. Kaong. One, two play by Yamin. And there's a timeout called by Holy Child's Academy. This timeout is brought to us by LSC Corporation. Yamin still serving. Perosilio to Edong. Free ball. Buendia to Kaong. Kaong to Buendia. Bola still alive. Tap error. Yamin still serving. Abirin to Edong. Yamin to Kaong to Pinkian. Pinkian kill the ball again. Second technical timeout mga Kasenso. Nice dig by Karumba to Edong to Abirin. Tack error. Now Abirin on the service para sa Bayog. I mean sa HCA. Miscommunication para sa Bayog. Perosilio to Edong. Perosilio, bola still alive. Edong to Abirin to Perosilio. Now, Kaong to Pinkian. Block by Bantige. Abirin on the service. Libre. To Edong, to Libre. Yamin to Kaong to Pinkian. Abirin nice dig. Edong to Perosilio. Perosilio nailed that attack. Abirin still serving. Pinkian. Para sa ating second set report, Lovejoy Hope from Bayog.
Set number 2 and the game stays as close as it can get. Lahi ra jud ang ilang pakita karon nga game, no? Even though there are few attacks, errors, and miscommunication, still bawi gahapon ang ilang mindset. And ginamanipulate gahapon nila ang dula. If padayunin nila ang momentum for the go na jud ang ilang spot for third. Again, this is your love, your joy, and your hope. Hope mabulay Logronyo. Out of sight but never out of mind. Abante Bayog og padayon sa pag-Asenso Pagadian.
Now we have here Richard Murillo para sa HCA.
Yes, mga Asenso, now moving into the second quarter, the Bayog Lady Spikers maintain their momentum and extend their lead. Holy Child's Academy is facing a tough challenge here, but the team continues to fight for every point. Now HCA shows determination and teamwork as they try to keep the game within reach. Yes, mga Asenso, the match is far from over, so stay tuned, no, kay Basin di Aib, no, kaya dula kay, it's very intense. Now once again, this is Rich Star, your courtside reporter from Holy Child's Academy.
Thank you, Rich there. Back to the ball game, Kaong on the service. Nice receive by Abirin. To Edong. To Libre. Ball is still alive. Abirin. To Edong. To Bantige. Hintag. Ball is still alive. Karumba. Kaong still serving. Edong. To Perosilio. Bola still alive. Buendia. Nice dig by Karumba. Now Edong to Libre. Buendia. To Pinkian. Edong. To Perosilio. Perosilio kill the ball. Substitution. Ganyas para kay Bantige. At saka Sarayan para kay Panoy. Now Ganyas on the service. Nice take by Yamyamin. Buendia. Hindi napigilan yung pag-atake ni Buendia. Gusto ko lang ding i-shout out itong si Freya Buendia. Galing sa Bayog, no? Isa talaga siya sa mga nag-stand out this season. Captain ball ng Bayog. Shout out to Freya Buendia. Back to the ball game. Buendia to Yamyamin. Now Edong to Panoy. Panoy for that attack. Rosilio now serving. Nice dig by Yamyamin. To Kaong. To Yamyamin. Rosilio to Edong. To Libre. Nice dig by Buendia to Kaong. To Buendia. Pero Silio to Edong. To Libre again. Attack error. That's the end of our set number 2. Our scores 18-25 para sa Bayog. Third quarter mga Kasanso. I mean, third set. Pinkian to another Pinkian. Bola still alive. What a rally mga Kasenso. Bola still alive. Edong to Perosilio. Perosilio. Now Pinkian to Buendia. Net touch violation. What a rally kanina. Yamin on the service. Nice dig by Karumba to Abirin. To Perosilio. To Pinkian. To another Pinkian. To Buendia. Nice dig by Libre. To Idong. Bola still alive. Perosilio to Edong. To Ganias. Bola still alive. Edong. To Abirin. To Ganias. Bola still alive. Pinkian. Nice receive to another Pinkian. To Buendia. Nice receive by Libre. To Ganias. Now Pinkian to another Pinkian. And Pinkian kill the ball. Pinkian to another Pinkian. Edong. To Perosilio. Attack error. Itong dalawang Pinkian na nasa court natin mga ka-Asenso, body talaga sila. Kaya naman, shout out sa dalawang Pinkian na nasa court ngayon. Yamin still serving. Nice dig by Karumba. To Edong, to Perosilio. Nice dig by Yamin. Nice dig by Karumba. To Ganyas. To Perosilio. Perosilio para sa atake, para sa HCA. Edong on the service. Nice service. To Pinkian, to Buendia. Buendia mga ka-Asenso. Pinkian on the service. Nice service. Nice dig by Ganyas. To Edong. Now Pinkian to another Buendia. Attack error. Tigdadalawang apelyido ang nasa court natin ngayon mga ka-Asenso. Dalawang Pinkian at saka dalawang Buendia. Perosilio na serving para sa HCA. Nice dig by Buendia. Yamin. Free ball. Ganyas. To Edong. To Libre. Bola still alive. Perosilio still serving. Nice dig by Yamin. To Buendia. Attack error. Perosilio still serving. Pinkian to Buendia. Abirin to Edong. To Libre. Bola still alive. Pinkian to Ganyas. To Edong. Ganyas umaatake. Bola still alive. Pinkian to Yamin. Nice dig by Perosilio. To Edong. To Ganyas. Nice dig. Attack error para kay Calago of Bayog. Perosilio still serving. Nice receive by Pinkian. To Buendia. Smart attack para kay Freya Buendia mga ka-Asenso. Paingayin ninyo ang comment section. White heart para sa Bayog. Blue heart para sa HCA. Pinkian on the service. Nice dig by Corpus. To Abirin. To Edong. Free ball. Pinkian. Attack error by Buendia. Tatlong Buendia na ang narito sa ating playing court. Shout out sa mga Buendia family dyan sa Bayog, Zamboanga del Sur. Ganyas on the service. Buendia. To another Buendia. Abirin. To Edong. To Abirin. Nice attack by Abirin. Ganyas still serving. Nice service. Abirin to Bantigue. Pinkian to Buendia. Bola still alive. Edong to Ganyas. To Abirin. To Pinkian. To Buendia. To another Buendia. Abirin. To Edong. Bola. Marie Chris Buendia mga ka-Asenso. For that smart attack. Freya Buendia on the service. Nice service. Nice dig by Corpus. Pinkian. To Pinkian. Another quick attack para kay Maricris Buendia. Freya Buendia still serving. Nice dig by Corpus to Libre. Free ball to Abirin. Nice attack by Abirin. First technical timeout mga ka-Asenso. And this timeout is brought to us by the City Government of Pagadian City. Spreaded by our working mayor, Mayor Sammy Ko. Kay Mayor Sammy, mo Asenso ta. Now back to the ball game. Libre. Now serving para sa HCA. Buendia. To Pinkian. To Yamyamin. Ganias. To Edong. Ball is still alive. Buendia. To Pinkian. Nice dig by Ganias. To Edong. To Abirin. Attack error. Now Frixie Buendia on the service. Nice dig by Ganias to Edong. To Abirin. Bola still alive. Pinkian. For that attack. Frixie Buendia still serving. Nice dig by Corpus. To Edong. To Libre. To Pinkian. To another Pinkian. To Pinkian again. Frixie is still serving. Nice dig by Ganias. Service ace. Frixie Buendia still serving. To Abirin. Buendia to Pinkian. Ganias to Abirin. Nice dig by Buendia to Pinkian. To Buendia. Nice dig by Libre. Bola still alive. Pinkian to another Pinkian. Bola still alive. There's a timeout called by Holy Child's Academy. Buendia still serving. Edong to Abirin. Nice dig by miscommunication para sa HCA. Substitution. Malinis para kay Bantige. Buendia still serving. Nice service. Service ace. Substitution. Nobleza para kay Edong. Buendia still serving. Kanyas to Abirin. Nice dig by Buendia to Pinkian. To another Pinkian. Shalimar Pinkian kill the ball. Dadalawang Pinkian at tatlong Buendia. Buendia still serving. Nice dig by Libre to Ganyas to Nobleza to Abirin. Nice dig by Buendia. Bola still alive. Tack error by Yamyamin. Nobleza to Perosilio. Perosilio killed the ball. Malines still serving. Nice dig by Buendia. To Pinkian, to Yamyamin. Yamyamin for that attack. Second technical timeout. Substitution. Sarayan para kay Libre. Ganyas to Nobleza to Abirin. Buendia to another Buendia to Pinkian. Nice dig by Malines to Perosilio. Nice dig by Frixie. Now Shalimar Pinkian. Nobleza to Perosilio to Abirin. Bola still alive. Pinkian to Buendia. Bola still alive. Buendia to Pinkian to Yamyamin. Ganyas to Nobleza to Abirin. Attack error. Buendia now serving. Nice dig by Karumba. Bola sila live. Buendia to Pinkian to Perosilio to Abirin. Buendia to another Buendia to Pinkian. Pinkian, nailed that attack. Pinkian to another Pinkian. Nobleza to Perosilio to Abirin. Abirin. Nailed that attack kasi miscommunication para sa Bayog. Abirin on the service. Nice service. Nice dig by Buendia to Pinkian. To Yamyamin. Attack error. Abirin still serving. Service ace para kay Abirin. Abirin still serving. Pinkian to Yamyamin. Smart attack by Yamyamin. Yamyamin now serving. Service ace. Para sa ating third set report, Love, Joy, Hope para sa Bayog.
This is it, mga ka-Asenso. Our Lady Spikers is back on track and maybe completely stealing the third place spot for the win na ba, Johnny? All I can say is, let's go, 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 Lady Spikers. Bunal Candos. Again, this is your love, your hope, your joy, and your hope. Love, joy, hope. Hope mabulay Logronyo out of sight but never out of mind. Ababti wayog ug padayog sa pag-Asenso, pagadian.
Thank you so much. Love, Joy, Hope. Now we have here Richter Morillo para sa HCA.
Yes, mga Asenso, and now in the third set, no, mga Asenso, this match is reaching its very critical stage. The Bayog Lady Spikers are still on top, no, and are just a few points away from the closing the game. Now the Holy Chance Academy gives a strong effort until the end, showing heart, discipline, and sportsmanship in this intense matchup.
Thank you so much, Richter Morillo. Now, Pinkian on the service. Nice dig by Karumba to Sarayan. To Yamyamin, to Pinkian, to Buendia. Bola still alive. Ganias to Nobleza. Yamyamin to Buendia, to Karumba. Buendia. Kill the ball. Now Pinkian still serving. Abirin. To Nobleza. To Sarayan. Attack error. Pinkian serving for the match. Karumba, nice dig to Perosilio. To Nobleza. Buendia for that smart attack. And Buendia, Freya Buendia ended our match. Congratulations to Bayog National Technical Vocational High School, the second runner-up for this season of Asenso Athletics Cup. Congratulations once again to Bayog National Technical Vocational High School Volleyball Women's. This has been Zion Ababol right here for Asenso Sports saying, Padayon pag Asenso, Pagadian City.
the game has been concluded as the NTVHS Lady Spikers won their second spot, sweeping 3 sets 25-14, 25-18, and 25-14. This time, naka-witness jud ta sa grabe ka-powerful nga palo nila, no? Ug unsa pud ka-crucial ang game. Grabe kaayo ka dool ang mga scores. Pero mao ganito ang ilang ginaingon nga bahala gagmay, basta yayay. Once again, congratulations, BMTVHS Lady Spikers. This is your one and only Love, Joy, Hope. Hope Mabulay Logroño, the courtside reporter of BAYOG National Technical Vocational High School Lady Spikers. Abante Bayog ug padayon sa pag-ascend